So, what's happening now in Utah? Where's this project? You just came back. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, in Utah we have just acquired a company called Oil Shale Exploration Company.
You signed finally?
We signed the deal. We have purchased them 100%, and we are now renaming the company Enefit American Oil. And we're about to start the development work to develop an oil industry in Utah.
So what's your role in all that? You coordinating there?
I will be leading the project, so I will be spending a significant amount of time locally in Vernal, in the area where the project is located, and also keeping the link alive here in Estonia as well.
What is the time frame of the project?
Yeah, the project requires a significant amount of development. Every oil shale deposit is a little bit different and requires sort of tweaking the technology to that specific deposit. So there's a lot of work to be done in terms of understanding and evaluating the resource, the characteristics, learning the oil shale, a lot of permitting work on the environmental side of things, and also starting the engineering. So to do all of this, we think it takes probably about 4 to 6 years. The timeline for environmental permitting in the US is a minimum, definitely a minimum of 4 years anyway. So 4 to 6 years is about the development timeline, starting from today up to the point where we get the engineering completed, the permits in hand, and are ready to start the construction.
So you as an American, how you feel? Is the Estonian company warmly welcomed there? How has been the reception locally there?
Yeah, absolutely. Locally, we've been very warmly welcomed. The local area is called Uinta County, and we have an excellent relationship with the county commissioners, with the nearest city, Vernal, with the mayor. There hasn't been any sort of concern about foreign investment into the area. Actually, the state of Utah is the #1 in the US for doing business, and so they have been very open, very entrepreneurial, and very welcoming.
What kind of obstacles you might face?
Obstacles?
This problem. When you're planning this enormous project, you probably have to have plan B and C and D also.
I would say that one of the biggest obstacles is going to be educating people, informing people, having them understand what an oil shale industry actually is and what they should expect in terms of environmental performance, in terms of water use, in terms of jobs, benefits to the local economy. There are a number of positive aspects and also challenges to be faced, and people need to have a realistic understanding of what to expect of the industry.
How you plan to do that?
We have a lot of discussions ongoing already with local stakeholders, talking with local interest groups, with community leaders, having a visible presence in the area, and trying to be as transparent and open about what our project is and what promises we can make to the people as possible.
One of the buzzwords in the States is development of clean or green technology. Is that how you plan to market it in the States?
I think that it's important to be clear that this is a domestic resource that provides a domestic benefit, not just to the United States in terms of energy security, but locally to the community in terms of jobs and economic benefits. We will, of course, do this industry as clean and efficient as possible, but you have to...
Do you think that might become an issue, this clean technology?
I think that we have to be realistic about what an industry is in terms of energy industry, mining industry, petrochemical industry. These are not renewable energies, certainly, but they can be done cleanly and efficiently.
So that's how you plan to educate people that, you know, of course there will be dust, there will be byproducts that will stay there, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's important that they have realistic expectations of what the industry will be. I don't think
What is the realistic expectation?
A realistic expectation, of course, is that there's going to be dust. It's a mining activity, but it's going to be dust that is in compliance with normal standards and is in relation to other mining industries. This isn't an industry that is dirtier in terms of mining than a standard mining industry. This isn't an industry that is different in terms of emissions compared to a refinery, for example. This is something that can be done in a standardized way with standardized control and mitigation technologies as well.
And finally, Do they know anything about Estonia in Utah? Now they probably do, but...
They do now, and we will be having the local county leadership over to Estonia this June for a visit as well, where they will tour our facilities, meet with government officials, and get to know it better.
What about Estonia they're asking now there, when you go there?
All sorts of questions. They ask about what language we speak, what the weather is like, the normal questions.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thanks.